This is just a gentle reminder. Many of you don't know me. I don't think any of you really know me, actually. But anyway. Sorry for the snoring. Atreyu's resting over here. Atreyu, my boy. Right? Everybody's being told he's... Apparently I kick him around and all kinds of stuff. Just a little reminder that all the video that you think you've seen, all the things maybe you think I've said. I mean, I said maybe some of those things, but maybe you should realize that I thought I was dealing with criminals. I think I'm still dealing with criminals. And I ain't got no reason to tell any fucking criminal shit. I mean, I can tell them a bunch of shit, but I ain't got to tell them the fucking, the truth for nothing. That includes my parents, who apparently think they've been working a program on me. But, just off the cuff here, I just wanted to remind, the people that are, I guess, running whatever this fucking program is, that they should go back and, even though they've probably tried to use my naval record as some sort of weapon against me, we should realize that they should pay attention to that record. And if you want to know that record, I'll tell you that record from my mouth to your ears. From my mouth to your ears, I can do it. And of course, there's a Navy side of it all. There's also, the naval lawyer that was involved and all that. But let's just make it clear. I had to go to the Navy, and I had to go there because my father was beating it into me that I needed some sort of military background, because without that I was not going to go anywhere. I understand that my dad, I think that the army was his way to escape, or for his inability to understand, for my father's inability to understand how good his life always was, at least while I was around. My sister was around. My mother was around. Well, that's a different subject. But let's be clear. The only reason why I ever swore to be in any kind of military was because of my dad. Not because I'm not a patriot, not because I'm not American, but because my dad told me I needed to. I made the mistakes, I didn't fucking go. And at the same time, when it came time to be able to simply say, look, I didn't come because I didn't, I'd made a bad decision. They just wouldn't let you go. And so what they did is they give you, when you're in these boot camps and things like that, they give you a medical / psychological evaluation of some sort. And in the middle of all this, this individual, this doctor, which does this, he does it all day long. He's just basically helping people that don't want to be there in boot camp get out. And so I told him some stuff from my past. I didn't lie. I really never lied. I don't lie. I'm a human being. Of course I lie a little bit. But anyway, I basically tell the truth. And, he blew it up to this kind of thing where it's like, I like to fight. This was the thing. I like to fight, sure. Everybody wants to think that, right? Every young male. So when he says that to him, but he said something about being a habitual liar. And so I didn't want to be there. It was November or something like that. I didn't want to be stuck in some... But as soon as he said habitual liar, I knew there was a problem. And so there's no reason to argue with this doctor or psychiatrist, whatever the fuck he was. There's no reason to do that. I was already there as a captive, right? You don't know the whole story, but I'll tell you the whole story later. But understand that, you can't just simply say that you want to get out of you can't get out, and then you have to have a doctor or somebody, a military person say that you're some sort of danger to yourself or something else. And this whole idea that they're going to attach that along with trying to say that I like to start fights, which I wasn't okay with, trust me. But the habitual liar thing, oh, they're not going to, not even close. So after this interview, you know, all you got to do is sign. You sign the, you get out of this interview and you sign the form saying, yes, I agree, this doctor and what we spoke about is true and to the word, and of course I would not sign. I got a military lawyer, and we went as far as we could. We contacted Leon Panetta, who at the time was congressman for the district that this was occurring in, and yeah, he's still a really good guy. Leon Panetta is the guy that you want to go to for, not for what I needed. Leon Panetta is a not just military intelligence, but he specialized in military intelligence. He's very, very good. That's all I'm going to say. But instead of getting out in a couple of weeks and, you know, all the crying I did before that, like, oh, I can't believe what's going on. It just became very obvious to me that I'm not going to just get out because they're going to say this, well, here, we can just give you this excuse and then you can get out. Well, I mean, that doesn't really work for me. And so I made sure to take it as far as I could. We got some help from Leon Panetta, and oh my goodness, I'm so sorry my memory is failing me, but there was another congressman or senator in Hawaii that also assisted, but Panetta pushed it through, and I was out on either the day before or day after Christmas, and went up to visit my grandparents up in Virginia. The reason why I'm saying all this is because I don't know what you guys are thinking about, some of you folks. The folks that know me, that are pushing all of this, what makes you think that I'm going to behave differently than then? You can't just make stuff up and throw it on me and be like, oh, it's okay. You can't do that. I'm a fucking American. I've been following you dumb shits for over fucking 13 years now. I'm an American, you dummies. When I say dummies, I'm not talking about the people that you all fooled into putting me in this position. I'm talking about you. You, folks. Not the general people. I'm talking about the people that are driving those folks. What was that doctor doing back then? And then I have to fight it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with that. That's why I'm really trying to remind you guys is like, I was outraged then and I fought it. If you think I'm not outraged now, and if you think other Americans won't be outraged at what the hell you all are doing, y'all are crazy. Crazy. They just don't know yet. But they will. They're gonna know. You can't just work people against each other and expect good things to come out of it. Anyone who can bring up any time I've worked people against each other so that I can gain anything in life, please go ahead and represent that. But everything else you've seen, most especially if it's in the past 10 or 12 years, make sure to understand there's something about that video that I'm going to tell the judge about, and that they're going to see the video. So remember that. That's what's important. I'm sorry that any collateral Americans were involved in any of that, in videos or anything else. I feel horrible. Or in audio or whatever it is that I've got, or whatever it is they think they have. But the judge is going to want to know. And the people want to know. The people need to know. The judge is going to find out anyway. But the people are going to find out too. And remember, when it comes to... There's never been a time that I've ever stood down. No matter what anyone thinks, oh, we seen this video. Well, yeah, you did. I need that video is necessary. Not because of the person, even if the person was, became a Confederate in the whole thing, that doesn't matter to me. It's not about that person. That's just another American. It's about who it is that's putting this together, how they're doing it, and how I am going to, I've already exposed, but I'm going to make sure that, just like what happened when I was in the Navy, and I dealt with that great military lawyer, and dealt with all that kind of stuff, it's not going to be any different. So just a reminder. It didn't work then. It's not going to work now. Because I'm down for, I guess, a battle? I don't really see why. It's really simple. Y'all fucked up. Simple. Y'all didn't vet your sources. Simple. You didn't stick to like what's the most obvious. So obvious. But why should I share that with anyone else other than the judge?